to test this? Just double check it.
No. Everything should be 100%. And well, I fucked up. I thought everything was
just so people understand. This is one of the premier radio personalities in all of America. Has worked in radio for 40 years and didn't know how to record the audio on the interview. This is what I'm dealing with, okay? This is what I'm dealing with. It's like hiring a painter to paint your house, and he dips the handle into the paint, tries to paint with the handle. I can't do this anymore. I can't live with incompetence in every aspect of my life and not have sex.
It was one mistake.
Oh, there have been many.
But we were brilliant. Last week.
My heart sank. I'm like, well, how are we going to replicate that? I had pubic hair, I had props, I had pubic hair and everything.
That is true. Although this week.
Hey, let me see if I still have it in this.
You still have the pubic hair from last week?
Let me see. I might have some I threw in this pail, maybe, unless my wife.
I'm bald and I don't save mine.
My wife. She probably put the pubic hair with all my other pubic hair that she in her lucky box. She's a freak.
This way, when you die, she can knit you a shroud.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
No. Please tell me no.
Wait. She's not even a curly Q anywhere.
While he's looking for this, let me explain that last week, prior to us not taping, right, he decided to do some manscaping.
Yeah, let me show you.
Wow, you're a hairy fucker.
I am, I'm telling you.
So, well, actually, I have props this week, and I have questions for you. So I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to share the screen here. Right. Hopefully, okay. I'm obviously working.
Can I just say something?
What's that?
I just say something?
Good.
You trying to share the screen and go to another level on this Zoom is like a person with their permit, a 16-year-old saying, you know what, I think I want to drive NASCAR now. No, why don't you just stay in your zone, your comfort zone?
Okay. I work hard on this.
Go ahead.
Because I have a question for you, all right? So I gotta bring up this screen, right? Mm-hmm. And can you tell me, what is this all about? Can you see it?
Yeah, I know exactly what that's about.
What is that?
First of all, that is the Australian actor Paul Mecurio. See the spelling of that name? That's how I actually spell my name, but I had to had to change it because we're both in the Actors Union, so I dropped the first R, so I spell it Mecurio.
Okay, so that means that this then is not you.
Well, he put his head on my body, so yes.
I see.
Yeah. And that is my bedroom. I'm a big Bed Bath & Beyond fan, so
okay.
There you go.
So, and at what point in your life? Oh no, I'm sorry, wrong one. Right. Where the hell's your other one? Here we go. This should be it. Right. This.
Well, that's when I was living on an island, and they said the only way to get off the island is to do this, and so I did that. That was strictly ballroom. He was in this movie.
It was in. Oh, okay.
Right. And that kind of launched him in America. He was actually a choreographer on it, from what I understand, and the actor in it couldn't really do the dancing scenes, so he did it. And then that led to Exit to Eden, which had Rosie O'Donnell in a teddy. Hey, God.
I remember that.
I threw up in my mouth a little bit. Hold on a second. Okay, now I'm better. And then he did TNT's Joseph, and then he kind of disappeared. He was, pretty hot for a little while, and then he moved back to Australia, right. And he has a reality beer making show.
Right. Oh, okay.
So that's what Beerlicious is. But the problem is, some people mistake me for him, and vice versa.
Right.
So I get every 2-3 weeks on my Twitter feed, I get beer recipes, thinking it's this guy. So
now, is it possible?
My response to the beer recipes are,
he's been drinking a lot of the beer, obviously.
That's not him.
That is him. I swear on my mother, that is him. I nearly killed my mother. I was going to.
I look so good. Look at me. You're ruining the Mercurio name, asshole.
Right.
That's not him. What happened to him?
I swear to you, it's him.
That is not. That's a guy that works at a jet ski rental place in the Bahamas. That's who that is.
Obviously, he took this picture just before he married his mother. So.
Oh my God! Wow.
I'm telling you, this is him, right? And then he looked like this when he died. No. This is also Paul Mecurio. Just so you know.
Is it really?
Yes, yes.
This is what I'm going to look like?
He is, you know what? Knowing your background, there is a real good chance that is what you're going to look like. All right.
He's got a lot of my pubic hair under his nose. Who is the woman? Is that his wife that's with him?
That's his wife. Yes.
He literally, he married, it looks like he married a mother from Little House on the Prairie.
I know. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So, that's what I did this morning.
I used to get so frustrated with him, because he had my name first, and now he's taken it to a new level of really ruining my name on whole other level.
I want you to go and go find, just put in Fat Paul Mecurio. I guarantee you that picture is going to come up, because that was the article in some Australian newspaper. Look at how fat Paul Mecurio got.
Do you think I should change my name to something more anglicized?
He looks like he's going to die any day now. So.
Next thing I'll know, I'll be getting a call from his wife. Hey, look, I have your last name anyway. You want to hook up? I'm like, you know how to make beer? If you don't know how to make beer, don't even come near me.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about sleeping with your mother?
So the COVID thing.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Because something came in the mail about it, but I've had COVID and I'm still.
Yeah.
Hang on, I can give it to you.
Thank you.
And so I basically, I've been really tired from it. I can't taste, I can't smell. Mm-hmm. And when you eat, like, the only thing you realize, like, when you can't taste anything, there's no joy in the day at all, because especially when you're sick, that's at least the one thing you can look forward to. Like a couple of nights ago, we were going to watch a movie. My wife's like, I'm making a buttered popcorn. You want some? I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm watching my weight. So I'm just going to eat these styrofoam peanuts that I got from Amazon. It's the same thing. I'm telling you, you can't taste anything. And then I'm talking to somebody, Paul Castronova, he's got a radio show down in Florida. Anyway, that I've been on, and he's like telling me, he goes, when people like think they're helping you by relaying stories of other friends that have the same illness, right? So he actually goes to me. I go, yeah, I can't taste it. He goes, dude. He goes, I know a guy. He got it 4 months later. He still can't taste anything. I'm like, ugh. And then another friend go to me, yeah, I got a friend. He got over it quickly, was fine, and then all of a sudden collapsed, had a blood clot in his leg. They may have to remove the leg. And then a third person, this is all within 1 week, goes to me, oh yeah, I know a woman, she was very healthy going into it like you, got it, and then about a month later, she was at the market and her lung collapsed. And I'm like, you know what? You're not my friend anymore, ever, 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 ever. And so and by the way, I got it because I was performing in Florida at a club, and they didn't have people wearing masks in the club. And here's the thing, I'm not going to get. I think everybody.
Wait, you mean to tell me the droplets could come out of people's mouths when they're laughing?
Yes, I know, right? And then they think, oh, well, we social distance the table, but people at the table don't know where each of them have been. Like, there's like a real estate company where there was 12 people from an office having an office party, and they're shoulder to shoulder, and they're laughing, and and I'm licking everybody's face during the show, but I don't think that had anything to do with
Nothing.
But here's the thing that I noticed, like, you're not a little bit pregnant in life. If you're going to wear the mask, wear the friggin' mask. Don't wear it on your chin, okay? I mean,
I hate them.
your chin doesn't get, I mean, you might as well just like cut off the fingertips of the
Or
latex
these people.
Yeah,
Have you
exactly.
seen these people? It's
Yeah,
like, what, you're not using your nose?
I know,
Your
exactly.
nose doesn't mean anything to you.
These are the same people that cut off the fingertips of the latex gloves so they feel like they're Madonna, you know? So they have dexterity and they can text. Like, the whole thing is just, and then I was reading that people going on cruises again. Like, who goes, why would you go on a cruise? Like, what, first of all, like, just without COVID, why would you go on? You pay $600 to live in a closet for a week and eat Golden Corral quality buffet. Why would you go on a cruise? And they don't even know how to operate the ships. There was one ship that rear-ended another ship. How do you rear-end? It's an entire ocean. Go around. Just go around.
It was
go
a Greek
around.
ship.
There's only one reason to go on a cruise, and that's to kill your wife. That's the only reason. Or a husband.
No.
Oh, my wife just came and she made me eggs.
Oh,
Here, say
nice.
hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Look at
You know, this is the
the-
first time I've ever seen your wife?
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
You want to see her pubic hair?
No.
How do you live with this man?
Exactly.
What's in this? It tastes very salty.
I put the Lowry salt in there that
She
you
made
like.
me eggs.
That's
Well,
right.
be happy. You're tasting them.
That is why I come in here. I bring him eggs. He complained about salt.
Look at her
But
lip.
that's his job. That's how he pays for that house.
Look at her. Come in. Look at her lip.
No.
She was in the sun, and it's hideous. It's like
It is hideously
it's
swollen.
like I'm living with the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
and
If her lip had a hump.
it's awful.
Well, these eggs are great. I feel
And salty.
yeah, they're salty and they're yellow. I can tell you that.
That's not working for her.
Right.
Goodbye.
It's where you say thank you.
Hey, thanks. I'll hit you up.
Yeah.
I'll give you a little something later.
Yeah, a little.
Oh, she went a little. She got back. She was a good comeback. So here's the thing with the COVID thing. You know, friends calling, asking how you
Right,
doing.
right.
So I get a card in the mail, and it's like it seems like a greeting card. You know, it's handwritten, but I don't recognize the return address. And I open it up, and that's what's okay. So I open it up, and
Right.
it's typed, and it's dear neighbor. I hope this letter finds you well. As COVID-19 cases are still on the rise and the government agencies continue to, it would be irresponsible to come to you door to door to speak face to face. Okay. The Bible tells us this is Jehovah's Witnesses hitting me up through the mail. Okay. The minute I see Bible, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And I don't know if they got it through like the public roles, like the once you have it, it's public information you get. So then goes on to quote scripture, like, during what may seem to be the darkest of times, trust me, they are. It doesn't seem to be, they are. The scriptures offer hope. For example, Psalms 46, God is our refuge and strength, a help that is really found in times of distress. Oh yeah? Can God come around and make me eat so I could taste pepperoni pizza again? Okay. This sucks. You want to know why? It takes all the fun out of slamming the door in their face. There's nothing to deliver. I got two of these, and they want me to go to jw.com. It's Katie, by the way, with a K. jw.org. If you'd like to learn Bible, oh my God, this is how bad it's gotten.
So, well, I've always contended that if they're going to go to door to door, why don't we give them the mail? At least they will be accomplishing something. They're used to leaving things behind. Here, take these coupons. Here's the electric bill. Bring them over to Paul's house.
That's hilarious. Yeah, and so I was sleeping in separate. So my wife didn't get it, and so that was a stretch. No sex. Turns out I've been practicing COVID my whole life. I just didn't know it. And my whole marriage.
I've been practicing for at least 15 years now. I'm older than you.
You're safe. You haven't gotten it at all, right?
No. Well, she is a COVID Nazi, so I mean, I am surprised I don't have to take my clothes off before I come in the house. Right? Once I'm in, strip down, go shower, right? Then I can go about my day. Don't touch the dogs. Don't touch the dogs. Right? So
that's why we're obsessed about our dog Daisy. Like, don't touch the dog. Like, I'm like, the dog's not gonna get it. Like, the dog's eating sticks and poop and everything. Like,
right.
And so, and you're in your office, right?
Correct. I'm in my office.
Yeah.
This orange thing above me, I just realized that when I sit up, I've got this bar going across my head. At least it matches my shirt, right?
I was gonna say.
You see the amount of pictures on the wall?
Yeah.
Right. That's a level. And whenever I see them that's how friggin' anal I am. When everyone is out of the sort, I take my level and make sure they're all right again. And I got to the point like I'm not going into my shop to get that damn level again, right? Just leave it there. It looks good, right?
It should make me something in your shop. You woodwork, right?
But yeah, I do woodwork.
Make me like a nice little like end table.
You want an end table? Square, okay?
You're not gonna even try, you lazy bastard. Knowing you, you'll just to bust my balls. You'll make it not level, so it'll be. It's
just
very
one
avant-garde.
One match book.
Very avant.
Speaking of COVID, I'm not sure if I told you before we do this. I do this thing in the morning when I have a COVID story. We call them Covidius, right? These are the stupid things that these people do. Right. Yesterday, I get a picture of a school is open in Georgia already. High schools are open in Georgia already. I guess all schools are open in Georgia. Right. And there's this hall. It's like, I don't know if the kids are showing up or if it's between classes, but it's high school kids. It is packed from wall to wall for as far as you can see. Right. I'm looking at the picture and there's only 5 kids who have masks on. Not another kid has a mask on at all. Right.
Are they're in the halls?
Right. It's just one hall, just one long hallway. Right. The kids post the picture online. What happens? What do you think happens?
Someone complains that people aren't wearing masks.
No, the school suspends the 2 kids for putting the picture online.
Of course. That's like reporting Nazis and then shooting the people reporting them in the head. Come on, leave the Nazis alone. They were just lost.
Right.
They were just lost in their own. They're better people now. Like, they suspended the 2 kids.
The kids, yeah.
What was the premise? What was the basis?
I guess they broke security or protocol or something like that. Because this way, when the gunman shows up, he knows which way to run down the crowded hallway.
No, it's probably because they shot a portrait instead of landscape.
And you're right, it was portrait. But it wouldn't have worked landscape. Then you just got walls. They were smart. They did it the right way. They were smart.
You don't want the lockers. You don't want anybody seeing locker 133. That's where all the dope is stored.
That's it.
So did they get?
I know nothing else beyond that, other than that they got suspended. That's all I got. I have a limited amount of time on the air. I can't get all the facts out there. Just get the points.
So what are you doing today?
Let's see. After I'm done waiting for you to start this, I am. It was
my mother. I was dealing with my mother.
I know you were dealing with your mother, which in itself, I'm surprised I'm even talking to you. This prior to talking to you, I changed the bulbs in the light above the garage door. Now this house is really old. Okay, this house is built in 1929.
Wait, you changed the light bulbs in the garage?
No, on the light over the garage door.
That's even where you need to get out of that.
So
go ahead.
So the house is really old. I don't know what they were thinking or what sort of midgets they had, but I don't know because these are ham hands. These are huge friggin' hands. Okay,
those are foolishly large.
Yes, right. People make fun of these all the time. We even have songs about my ham hands. Okay,
have they always been like that big?
Yeah,
that fat?
Yeah. Hey, I can do an octave and a half on a piano.
Why don't you Why don't you put your hands on a diet? Just to kind of see if you can lose some
Have you
weight.
seen the rest of me? My hands are the least of my problems. The 19 is right here. That's where the COVID-19 went. They're right here, and I am not exaggerating.
You put it on?
Yeah. I got to tell you, just as an offshoot, before I get to the technology of this light, all right. As you age, because I am, slightly older than you by about 20 years. Anyway, as you age, it seems that the reason why you see old men with these big bellies, that's where it goes. It gets to a point, the rest of me is all the same size, right? But it all goes right here now. And I hate those exercises more than any exercises on the planet. Right? So I'm gonna die a fat guy. That's it. So
I could hear the eulogy. It'll probably be coming a card from Jehovah's Witnesses. He had fat hands, and it'll start that way.
Hey, don't make too many jokes about me, or I'll make you a pallbearer. Imagine carrying this.
Oh my God. Oh, wait, I'll get the other Paul Mecurio. He's fat enough he could carry you.
So anyway, so I go outside to fix this light. I've never looked up in this light at all. It has 3 bulbs in it, but they're those little candelabra bulbs. I don't know what they were thinking, right? And now nothing opens. Nothing opens on the light at all. The glass doesn't come off. The top doesn't come off. Nothing opens. The design on this was, well, this thing's kind of hanging, so all you have to do is push it to one side, and normal hand people should be able to get their hand up in the air and twist the bulb and get it off. And then the other way, and come around this way, and then pull it on this side, and go around this way, right? So now I'm trying to get these hands on a bulb that's about this big, right? And what would have taken a child, right, probably 3 or 4 minutes to get done, I was out there for at least 15. Right? Changing 3 bulbs. That's 5 minutes of fucking bulb.
Why didn't you hire a kid in the neighborhood? Because you'd be the creepy guy handing a kid money in front of everybody.
You've never been to my house. You've never seen my neighborhood. There are no children. They're all old. Everybody's left. Right.
No, I never asked you this. How did that? It's a great mustache, and you probably told it, but you got to tell me because I never asked you this. How did you decide to come up with that, grow it, and do the thing?
It started, I don't know why, but I had the strangest feeling you were going to ask about this today. There's a picture behind me, which is probably the last time I didn't have facial hair. It was when I was in college. The mustache showed up when I was a junior or senior in high school, right? And then I took it off for a bit. And then when I got to college, I stopped shaving, and the mustache returned. And in that time, it was just mustache. I had, 70s porn mustache. I had Fu Manchu, went like this. I had the whole thing this way. I had mutton chops in the thing. And then at one point, I just stopped shaving. And I had this beard, not knowing that this thing was, because I'm an idiot, it was still growing too, and it was kind of laying on top of it. And in 1980, I went to do radio in Pittsburgh, where the sky is brown and yellow and the plants are as smart as the people. It's not the edge of the universe, but you can see it from there. Right? Anyway, I go and I decide, you know what, I'm going to take this off. And when you take a beard off, you start doing things like, oh, look, I'm Abe Lincoln. Oh, look, I'm Amish. Oh, and as I'm shaving it off and doing different, all of a sudden I realized this thing's actually been sitting on top of the beard all that time. I just always
look, I'm a server at the Ground Round. Yeah,
that's it. Right? Hey, I can pose for Monopoly posters. Right? So is Jerry Colonna dead? I don't know. So anyway,
Jerry looks like shit.
And I saw this, and I went, you know what? That's kind of cool. And it got even bigger at one point. There was a point that it might have been even out to here, right? And it is. Everyone else has hair problems. I have mustache problems. On days that I shave, it does not want to behave. It just wants to.
You mean it's all over the place?
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Do you have to put beard wax in, or?
No, I use mustache wax because waxing your beard is really kind of stupid. So
And your wife, Lisa, she obviously likes it.
Yeah, no, she likes it. She was just telling me the other day, that she said, I don't think you should ever shave. Oh, because Jeff Foxworthy shaved his mustache off. Right,
Oh,
right, yeah, but he did it for like a day. Right, he was, he has his farm. He was loaning his wife. Do you know Jeff at all?
not really. No.
Great guy. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, he is everything you expect him to be. He is
You've
that
had
guy.
him on the you've had him on the show.
A ton of times, So he was supposed to be on the other day, and that's when they found out that John DeBella doesn't live in Pittsburgh. So, so right, they put my name in and then called the radio station in Pittsburgh. I was like, "Where's Jeff? I don't know." Right, see, where the sky is brown and yellow, and the plants are as smart as the bees.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Right? So anyway, so she turns to me. She says, I don't think you should ever cut your mustache off. I said, okay, fine. And I said, I never really thought about it. I thought it would be really freaky. And the only time I ever thought I would cut it off is after I murdered her. Right? Because shave off the mustache, don't talk, they'll never find me again.
And no one would recognize you otherwise. They're just like,
right. No,
look for a large belly and freakishly large hands, and that's our type.
So anyway, but here's what she says.
You could strangle a family of 5 at the same time with those hands.
But here's what she says about no. He says the reason why you shouldn't shave off your mustache is right. You don't have much of an upper lip.
That's why I want to see what's under there. You gotta next time you got to show a picture. Next time.
Okay. All right. And this was the thing. And your parents, I know, couldn't afford braces when you were a kid, and you have that terrible underbite. So the mustache disguises it all. And and that the feeling of love that I got from that truthfulness right then,
exactly,
right, is yet another reason why I haven't killed her.
Right. It's like, honey, here, this is a mask. I should wear it. There's so many deformities about your head that it would just be better if it were covered from society for the rest of your life. Listen, I gotta jump. I gotta go back to deal with my mother, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I gotta jump.
But did you find something out on the street that she can't move on her own? You have to go up the property.
No, she just makes Donald Trump look like Mother Teresa in terms of she's like she has enough narcissism. There's Hitler, Mussolini, Trump in her. She's a mix of in terms of the narcissism. It goes way back, and she will not go down either. I try everything. Bad cheese, old milk, just bounces right back up like a little Italian.
Those two things are my kryptonite, by the way. I swear to God, I can eat absolutely anything, but if a piece of cheese is about to go, I'm a dead man for days. You don't want to be around me. Right? One last thing, all right?
Yeah.
Before you go, what should we call this?
Fat hands in the guinea? I don't know. I don't know. I think we gotta let it find the name. Like,
all right. Right now it's 2 guys on Zoom.
2 guys on Zoom. We think. Dot.
We're not sure because I haven't stopped this yet. All right.
Exactly.
I'm
just going to tell you now. If this doesn't stick to the tape, don't text me. Don't call me. Lose my number. You're dead to me. All right.
It says it's recording.
All right. Well, okay. Okay. So now I don't know. We need to think about.
All right.
I should have pubic hair in the title. I think.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's think about it. I get a picture.
Manscaping with Paul and John.
Get a picture of your mustache without your mustacheless face the next time.
Okay. All right. You're not gonna like it.
All right.
See you around campus.
See you later. Bye. Oh, by the way, wait.
What?
Let's do plugs. People should go listen to your radio show.
Okay, yeah, I'm on weekdays from 6 until 9
in Pittsburgh. And you're in
Pittsburgh, right? On Classic Rock 102.9 MGK in Philadelphia. And where are you appearing next? The living room?
Yeah, I'm going to be I'm going to be in the living room, and I'm going to the garage to put up garage organizers, and then I'm going to put a bullet in my head.
Now I understand why you were pressed for time.
And then
Do you need ham hands? I can drive up to Connecticut and help. I can lift things. The power here.
I need your shoplifting hands. That the ability to. I'm going to be in at yahoo.com/Paul Mecurio. I got my YouTube channel and posting videos there.
Okay.
Time and my podcast, Paul Mecurio Show. Been on. I have Alan Zweibel on right now. Great interview. Original writer for SNL. Writes for Billy Crystal. Co-created It's Gary Shandling Show. Got Kevin Costner, Paul McCartney.
You spoke to Costner?
Yeah, I just did him a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
No, I mean, you spoke to him. I didn't want to know about the sex you had with him.
Shut up. Yeah, I did. Yeah, the Paul Mecurio Show. You can hear me having sex with Kevin Costner.
Do you watch Yellowstone?
I have watched some of it, not the whole thing. It's really good, right?
Really good.
Yeah, it's really a good interview because it's about his sort of creative process, and we talk a lot about music because he's in a band. He's been in a band a long time, and how that feeds his acting, and so we really got into some cool stuff. And I'm going to have him on again. And Alan Zweibel, same thing, really cool about the creative process and everything. So
cool.
Paul Mecurio Show. It's Google Play, and I too.
You know, if I get really good at this, I could put graphics down at the bottom saying all this stuff.
Hey, let's just stick with the training wheels. You just hit record, okay, and then fix your little mustache.
I'm gonna stop now. Goodbye. Someone's gonna complain about that face. Someone's gonna say something about that.